Vate, what do we get with Vate here? 714 wicked up to. Got a little press release here on INM. Demonstrates statistical significance in an Alzheimer's deal. Let's see, INM. And we have a very small float on this one, so keep an eyeball on this one for sure. Omar, good morning. David, good morning. Keep an eye on INM. INM. Let's see if this thing's really going to pop here. Very small float. Now it's gone from 497 to 815 as a high so far. And it did it in about 3 minutes, so it was a pretty quick pop. Pulled back to 683, and now it's back to 742. Let's see if it pops. It's got a very small float, potentially a micro float here. So we'll see how that goes. And I say potential because I haven't looked it up for sure. And we'll see how it pops. INM. Brenda, good morning. Let's see how she goes. And there she goes. INM. InMed Pharmaceuticals. Welcome back, TikTok. We are back. Wasn't sure if I'd be able to go live this morning on TikTok because of all the mess. I wasn't sure if they'd have that feature available again to me or not, but obviously it does. Oh, let's see. INM trying to pop. Sheila, good morning. Let's see. Let's go back to Vate. Vate making another push again. VATE. Do you play video games? No, I do not. All right. AEYE price target changed. All right, let's see what's moving here. ASST, not doing much. HSDT, that was a nice one this morning. Let's see. TPET, not doing anything. INM, that's the latest one here. This one's up at, what, 793 we just hit. Do you like green beans? Ken, 719 to 772. Good trade. Somebody on YouTube. Steve, INM 707 to 774. RVPH, price target change. Let's see. Well, good morning to everybody on TikTok and good morning to everybody on YouTube. We do appreciate having you. Hit the subscribe button. We're going to get our next round of press releases here at 8 o'clock. If anything comes in between now and then, we'll definitely call it out for you. We've had a couple of nice runners this morning already, and we're hoping for a few more. HSDT, we called out this morning. That stock started off around 74 cents and hit $1.41. So that was a really nice run on that one. Max, good morning. What else? What else? It's going to be a good day today. It's going to be a real good day today. Scott, INM 740 to 863. Nice trade. Let's see what INM is doing. We hit 917. Let's see if it's going to get another push. Now, INM, this one started off around $4.97 when the press release came out. And it's managed to get up to 917 so far. So not too bad. Not terrible bad. Let me make a note of a couple of these. Got to make room in my journal. Crypto or stocks? We're doing stocks. Doing press releases, calling out press releases as they pop up. John, INM from 7 to 870. Good trade. Very good trade. Hollywood, 695 to 835. Sold half. Good deal. Got some good trades going on here. Got some good trades. Vicky, good morning. If I missed anybody saying good morning, I do apologize for that. Got my eyeballs in 10 different places at once here. But so far, we've had some pretty decent calls this morning, and we're looking forward to those 8 o'clock press releases. Sometimes those 8 o'clock press releases can be pretty amazing. So we're going to keep our fingers crossed that we get a really, really nice one at 8 o'clock. Oh, my. John, good morning. Good morning. Keeping our eyeballs open. Kind of curious about, Ooh, here's what we got here. FRSX just popped up. FRSX partners with drone manufacturer generating $16 million in potential revenue in India by 2029. So little partnership there with a drone company on FRSX. FRSX. Let's see how that one does. Credit announces shareholder conversion. Let's go back and look at FRSX now. See how this one is responding to that press release. This started off at $1.35 when the press release came out. And I read it off to you the second it hit the scanner. Now it has pulled back to 154 now. The bid is slipping just a little bit. Let's see where it goes. Doesn't have a terrible float. It's not unmanageable. It's not a bad public float. Definitely small enough that the stock can move. So let's see where it goes. We're at 160. Volume coming in at a nice rate. Not a lot of volume just yet, though. Only 145,000 shares traded on it so far. But we'll keep an eye on it. It's up 20% right now on that press release. Now it's only up 16%, 15%, so it's pulling back some. Let's see where it goes. See if we can get it to pop over that high of 172. It's trying. We got the volume at about 197,000 now. Still waiting on news. Glad to see everybody's got their TikTok fix. I know there was a lot of people panicking over the last couple of days. When they shut that down, oh my. You could tell there was a lot of people that really live for TikTok. And understandable. There's a lot of people that make a living on it. There's a lot of people that use the platform and rely on the income they get from that. So that it was a big deal for a lot of people. A lot of creators really I don't make any money off TikTok, so it didn't bother me one bit. I make about $500 a month on TikTok. Nice. But we know YouTube's not going anywhere. Well, FRSX is pulling back here. It's back at 150. Let's go back and look at INM again. Oh, got another press release here on EARN, EARN, has received shareholder approval for the company's conversion to a Delaware registered closed-end fund. Okay, that's fluff news. call it TickTube. ASST. That was a nice one in early pre-market, but it's not doing much now. Let's see. INM still pulling down. Let's see. What else? What else? What else? Out even on FRSX. Yeah, it was up and down. HSDT. HSDT is curling back up a little bit. I don't know if that's going to get back up to those highs again of 140s, but it looks like it's trying. Time to go. Stay green. Have a great day, Rob. All right, FRSX pulling down. INUV reports unaudited preliminary fourth quarter revenue. So it popped up a little bit on a financial report. INUV. Don't know how much that's got left in it, but it did pop up on a revenue report. INUV. Hard to say if it's going to go anywhere. But we'll keep an eye on it, just like all the rest of them. That's the crazy thing about press releases. We never know which ones are going to catch on, which ones are going to be the ones that pump these things like crazy and give us that 100% runner or 400% runner. Oh, let's see. GOEV creeping up. Now remember, GOEV was the one that filed bankruptcy, so we're getting a little bit of a bankruptcy bounce, as they call it. They filed Chapter 7. And they're going to liquidate all of their assets and distribute it among their creditors. But we see this quite often on bankruptcies, where they bounce, and of course they call them bankruptcy bounce, and it happens. A lot of people like to play those, but you can see, and they just came off a reverse split too, not too long ago. But that stock went from $1.56 to 22 cents overnight. Well, not just tonight, but last night, but I mean in one day when they filed bankruptcy. It is, bankruptcies can burn you, that's for sure. It did me. I got burnt on a bankruptcy play once. They're not fun. Now let's go to INM again. INM, that's one that we mentioned earlier. It's climbing back. Let's see if it can break 9. 9 would be a good place for that to break and just take off like a mad dog. Good morning to everybody on TikTok. Welcome back. We are back. Wolfpack never went anywhere, did we? We never went anywhere. 861 now on INM. I had faith that it wasn't going to go anywhere, but the future is yet to be seen with what goes on with these social media sites, that's for sure. But we're happy that you guys are all here. And thank you for hitting the follow button. Really do appreciate that very, very much. We try to give out these press releases on these stocks in the morning as they come out. We usually pop on to TikTok, and we're going to be doing it with YouTube on a much more regular basis. Popping in at around 7:35, somewhere in that general area. And we'll stay with you till just after 8 o'clock. So it's not a very long live stream here on TikTok and YouTube, but we do a lot longer on the website. Now, we just got a bunch of press releases here. RKLB, that's just general market news. RDW, general market news. PL, general market news. A lot of these are just general market news, nothing specific to the company. I just had about 12 of them pop up, and so far most of them are just general market news talking about the speech from yesterday, the inauguration, and how it might affect stocks, different sectors, space exploration, all that kind of stuff. HSDT not doing anything. But we're going to keep an eye on them. Now, the way the press releases typically work is the press releases normally come out on the half hour, 7 o'clock, 7:30, 8, 8:30, 9, 9:30. And we go live on our website at 6:45 for that fact. BKYI. 3 higher education customers with 30,000 plus users migrate to BioKeys PortalGuard. So it looks like they've pulled in some new customers on BKYI. Not a lot of volume. Only 31,000 shares have been traded on that. 32 now. But it is getting a little bit of a push up here. BKYI. So you might keep an eye on that one. See how that one does. But as I was saying, the press releases come out on the half hour, starting at 7. Some do trickle out in between the half hours, but not very many of them. So we try to go live on our website on Zoom at 6:45 in the morning so that we're ready at 7 o'clock when that first round of press releases pops in. And then we do... Oh, hang on a minute. David, I canceled my subscription, still getting charged. David, send me an email, please. Use the email address on the website, on the homepage at the bottom. Send me an email and tell me that. I need to get that fixed. If I wasn't aware of that. So please definitely send me the email. That way I have your email that the account is under, so we can get that fixed. Got some more press releases popping here. SNES for 8 o'clock Baltimore adopts their pest control system. So SNES pop a little bit with Baltimore as a new customer. GNS, you did last night. Okay, I'll take a look. I haven't checked my email yet this morning, but I will. Thank you. Announces fiscal year quarter. Spry launches Neffy Schools program providing free life-saving needle-free epinephrine for emergency use to eligible K through 12 schools. Okay. BTM Bitcoin preliminary fourth quarter results. Let's see, GNS is going up on their increasing their Bitcoin treasury. By $40 million. So take a look at GNS. GNS announces collaboration of DEF CON, VA Hospital Federations, webcast. WeBuy with a little press release here. WBUY, recognized as one of Singapore's fastest growing companies in 2025. GCTK gets ISO certification. GCTK, cheap little penny stock, 9-cent penny stock. ISO certification. EOLS popped a little bit here on revenue. NRXP regains compliance with NASDAQ. NRXP regaining compliance. And so far, I think that one looks like that's about it. Now, DRMA, collaboration agreement. DRMA, collaboration agreement. DRMA. Rest of these look like kind of fluffy junk. Couple of class action lawsuits thrown in there. Let's see, what else? SOND, new chief financial officer. So we got a couple there at 8 o'clock. BTCS to participate in a fireside chat. BTM on their revenue again. Let's see. GCTK, that one's still pushing up. That's that little 9-cent penny stock I mentioned. It's up about 13%. It's not gone up a lot. BTM again on revenue. HUMA, investigation new drug filing in 2025. That's nothing. All right. ASST tried to move up, didn't it? Let's see. TPAT coming down. GCTK. GCTK now up to 10 cents. So now it's starting to make some moves here. That's that little penny stock I told you about. It's up 20%. It's gone from about 8.5 cents to 10 cents. So doesn't sound like much. And let's go back and look at another one that we mentioned. Let's see how they're doing. Now, Dermata Therapeutics, DRMA. This one's had a nice pop off that press release. Looks like we started around $1.39, and it's managed to pop up to $1.93. Now it's pulled back to $1.73, so we're getting some pullback here. EOLS on a financial report. EOLS, fourth quarter revenues consensus, and they beat the revenue consensus, and they have some upside guidance. So it may pop on that. Who knows? CAN. Nothing there. Talking about revenue. APLT. Press release is still coming in. Slow but sure. Reminder, February 18th class action lawsuit. So that doesn't help. ATPC, got a nice little pop there. ASRV, fourth quarter revenue, not going anywhere, no volume. Now, GCTK, let's go back to that cheap little penny stock we mentioned. It's now at 11, just over 11.5 cents. Looks pretty impressive on the chart. but it's only gone up a couple of pennies, but it looks impressive. We might hit 12 on this. Who knows? Thank you guys for hitting the follow button. I really do appreciate that a lot. And same on YouTube. I appreciate you guys hitting the subscribe button. GCTK. We're going to start adding a lot more content on YouTube and a lot more content on TikTok as well. We're going to start 2025 off with a bang here. GCTK almost at 12, 11.99. There's 12, 12.05, 12.35. Getting a nice little pop there. Miami wants $1. That's pretty optimistic. ASST again. Got some new highs here. Look at that baby pop. ASST with a nice little jump. My goodness. Very nice jump there. Considering where that one started out early this morning, that's pretty nice. It's up 154%. Nice climb from early pre-market, before 7 o'clock, early this morning. Nice little bump up. Oh, nothing like a good cup of coffee in the morning, is there? ASST, 120 now. Up 166%. Holy smokes. That popped up quick. Mr. Casanova, good morning. Good to have you with us. Don't waste your time on worthless penny stocks. Most of them pump and dump. So somebody on TikTok. $122. Yeah, they are worthless. 164% increase. That's pretty dang worthless. Oh my, oh my. ATRA, new drug application placed on hold by the FDA. So that's not good. All right. Well, we've got 4 seconds here till 8:15. We might get a few at 8:15. Let's see. Jeff Brands provides update regarding potential acquisition of its U.S. subsidiary for approximately $11.8 million to a Canadian public company. So we'll see how that one goes. That is JFBR. Probably going to pump and fall on that news, I'm guessing. But you never know. You just never know. Let's see. Yeah, people don't trust Jeff Brands. That's on everybody's do not touch list. Let's see, just out of curiosity. See what it did? That big pop and then that big drop. Yep. That is Jeff Brands in a nutshell. All right, one more here. OGEN names Janet Huffman interim CEO. Okay. All right. Well, that's going to do it, I think, this morning for TikTok. WISA, WISA, and Data Vault Holdings showcased at some kind of a convention. MQ. Class action lawsuit. Well, everybody hates Jeff Brands. Nobody will touch that one. Oh, no. That's funny. It's funny to see everybody collectively saying, no, 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 don't touch that one. Oh, too funny. All right. That's going to do it for TikTok and YouTube this morning. We got to get back over to the website and continue this. We've got some press releases coming out at 8:30. So we want to be back exclusively on the website by then. So you guys have a beautiful day of trading. Welcome back to TikTok. And we will see everybody at 4 p.m. I'm going to do after hours trading today at 4 p.m. Eastern time and see if we can catch some press releases in after hours. What we try to do on TikTok and YouTube is go live after we do the 7:30 press releases on the website. After we do those, then we go live on TikTok and YouTube. We give you the 8 o'clock press releases as they come out, and then we're done on those two platforms. And then we're back exclusively with the website. Let me give you one more before I say goodbye. OGEN. Let's see. I was talking about a new CFO. Okay, so that was nothing. All right, you guys have a great day, and I will see all of you that can make it at 4 p.m. Eastern time, 4 p.m. And until then, have a good one. God bless, and I'll see all of you this afternoon.